And again, happy Father's Day out there and in here as well. Happy Father's Day again. I want to give you a few things about what's been said about fathers and the way fathers are treated on Father's Day. If this was Mother's Day, the media would be packed right now. Everybody will be here, get ready to go out and celebrate Mama's Day. But on Father's Day, it's like barely nothing, A few people mentioned it, but not a big deal. Yes, Chrissy?
On my computer, I have msn.com. We have an ad that comes up on the right-hand side that says, "Join Michelle in wishing Barack a happy Father's Day."
Yeah.
And I've been trying to get that ad off for about 3 days now. I just find it offensive, intrusive, into my life, that I have to have that on there, and I can't seem to get it off. But so she hasn't exactly forgotten her husband, because it's good for a campaign.
Yeah. But behind closed doors is a different story. On my radio show, my producer pulled some sound bites from Father's Day commercials. And I just want to give you a few of those to show the difference between the way they treat mothers and the way they treat fathers. This is from Eatable Arrangements. Their commercial said, "Moms mean everything." And this is, let me see what they say about father. And this is, so on Mother's Day, they ran this ad. It says, "Moms mean everything." On Father's Day, they ran an ad that says, "There's no mention of why fathers are good or important." So they talk about chocolate candy and stuff on Father's Day, but they don't mention why fathers are important at all. It seems as though the chocolate candy is more important than the father. But on the Mother's Day, they ran the very same ad, and it talks about how mothers are more important. Mothers mean more important than anything. Here's one from Hallmark. On Mother's Day, they ran this ad that said, "Thank the woman who inspired your first word." And what did Hallmark say about men? Oh, here's what they said about Father's Day. They ran an ad that had a dad receive a card that played MC Hammer's "Can't Touch This." So when you see the ad, you see the family gather around the breakfast table or whatever, and the two boys give this card to their father and say, "Happy Father's Day." The father opened this card up, and the music start to play "Hammer Time, Can't Touch This." And then the father goes into his imagination, and he is at the table. He's dancing in like Hammer Time, looking like an idiot in front of his kids. And they're like, "Father, Dad, come back." And isn't that amazing? The father looking stupid, "Can't touch this." It's amazing to me that these people play, these commercials like this. I guess times are hard and you need the money. One other of each. This is from sendflowers.com. And the ad says, "Your mother brought you into this world. You owe your mother big time." Okay? And this one is from Orville Rittenbacher.
Rittenbacher popcorn.
Yeah, you eat that popcorn?
I heard this popcorn.
Rittenbacher popcorn. It explained that the father, I know that, I remember this one. The father walks into the house and sees his daughter having a tea party, his little girl having a tea party with popcorn. And she says to the father, "You can't have any unless you dress like a girl." The father and the son walks in, and this is on Father's Day. And the little girl says to the father, "You can't have any unless you dresses like a girl." And so the father and the son dress up like a girl. The father like a woman, and the girl like the brother like a girl. and sit to have tea with his daughter and have popcorn. Isn't that amazing? Is this me or what? I'm tripping. What do you think about this?
Well, I've seen a lot of changes in the commercial towards making, changing the image of. At one time, the woman was shown as the weak, not very, dim-witted.
Right,
And now
blonde and
now it's the
blue-eyed.
other way around.
And how you feel about that?
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
No, I
don't
think,
either.
I don't think either one was an accurate
Right.
depiction.
Children need both parents, and they need to respect both parents. And so by making one parent look like an idiot and the other one look smart, it's not good either way, because they need a good image of both parents. This is absolutely out of control. I just want to give you one other. Where's that one I really thought was something else? Kelly, what's that one where the mother is saying, like me, love me, don't forget? Huh? That's a Hallmark? Tell mom. Is it on this list? Tell mom. Mom mean everything your mother brought you in the world. Hallmark commercial. I never forget how my mother has been there for me. Thank the woman who inspired me. Mom kisses could fix everything. Almost everything. One last about the men, and then I'll move on with this. This is from, here's one. This is from Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen, the ice cream thing. The father is going to Dairy Queen, and he has this little baby in one of those little things that you put the baby in, and you put the thing around your shoulder, and you can carry the baby. And so they go to Dairy Queen for Father's Day, and the father is eating his Blizzard. It's a Blizzard. Blizzard. It's called Blizzard ice cream. And the kid is attached to his stomach in a carrier. The kid tries to get the food, and then the father would not give it to him, so he kicked the father in the groin on Father's Day. Happy Father's Day, huh? Do you sometimes wonder why this is happening like this? Why is this happening? There's a reason for this. Why is this happening? Yes, sir.
It's these companies have already been made aware of what they're doing. These companies have already been made aware of what they're doing.
Robert, you got to come out of your trance and pay attention.
So it's not like they don't know, that they're just having fun. They disguise a lot of this stuff as just having fun and making people laugh. But they've been warned about it, so it's not like they're ignorant of what they're doing,
right,
or that they just don't understand the ramifications. Because they've been explained. A lot of groups are after them about it, about what they do, but they just keep doing it anyway. So there must be an agenda.
Yes, there is. This is absolutely it's so open too. It is mind-blowing to me. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. I noticed that a lot of the kids' comic books, they make the fathers look like fools.
Yeah.
The mother are kind of wise. They're onto the kids, but the father is always a fool. And they're always disrespecting the parents in the comics also.
Just imagine that these kids are going to grow up, if this is not corrected, they're going to grow up totally disrespecting their fathers. And just think what the world is going to become if we don't stop this, if we absolutely don't stop it. We're in trouble. Find your rock, buy a rock, and hide behind it. The Bible says one day we're going to have to hide behind a rock. Get your rock and hide behind it. Yes, Christine?
Getting back to that Blizzard,
Yes.
the dad goes into an ice cream store, and he's in there, and he's eating all the ice cream, and he doesn't give his son any of the ice cream.
Well,
I mean, what's all that about? I mean, that just sounds like...
well, it's supposed to be...
and he can still kick you in the groin?
It's supposed to be a treat for the father, so he just buys an ice cream cone And I believe they were walking out of the store, and that's when the baby started trying to reach for it. And the father like hold back a little bit, and he kicks him. That's right, Kelly? He kicks him in the groin. So you say?
I'd kick him.
You'll kick him, even on Father's Day.
Any day of the week. I mean, and I've actually seen that happen with dads where all they care about is giving themselves the treats, and they sometimes, they don't even think about the kids.
But this is on Father's Day when the kid is treating the father.
The kid's 9 months old. The kid is not treating the father.
But
He
it's a
doesn't know
pretense.
anything.
You'll kick him.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, poor
with
father.
both feet.
If ever I needed you, Lord, I need you now. That's amazing. Yes, Ernest. Oh, one moment. I'm sorry. Wait till the mic get there.
Okay. So I think I didn't catch the last part that Chris.
She said a father buying ice cream for himself and not the kid too. I kick him as well.
Right, but I think one thing you have to realize is that it's the people that are making these commercials. I mean, they have an agenda and they have a message. Also, the fact that the kid is kicking him in the groin. That's like the worst thing that you could do to a guy. So I mean, just the image of that being kicked in the groin and being kind of the butt of the joke. That's how they demean dads. You see a lot of commercials like that where they belittle fathers.
Yeah, and when you see the commercial, the father really looks silly. It make him look non-father-like, make him look dumb. You get that image, and a lot, young people are seeing those same images, and the impact that it's having on them is a little different than it will have on me because I know better. But the impact, also a lot of people are unconscious and they don't know that they're unconscious, and they're getting this image too and don't realize it. A lot of adults don't realize the image that they're getting. This is some serious stuff. I know it seems funny, but it's some serious stuff. Yes.
I'd like to ask,
Hold on a minute. Yeah, wait for a minute.
yes, I'd like to ask Christine if the male children, when they disagree with the mother, can they punch and kick her too?
What?
When the male children disagree with the mother,
Oh yeah, if
are
you
they
had
allowed
bought
to
ice
punch
cream.
and kick the mother now?
This is totally different. This is a little baby.
Of course.
Dad, eat the ice cream, and the dad's not giving him any ice cream. He doesn't understand that it's Father's Day, and this is
I know, but the people who made the commercial made it happen. The kid didn't do it. The adults did it.
right. The kid didn't. I understand what you're saying, Jesse, but I'm just saying that from a mother's point of view, I would not be eating a treat in front of my child and not. First of all, they would get the treat first if we were going to go to get a treat, which was seldom. Yeah. But I
Right, but you do
wouldn't be-
understand this is a pretense in a commercial.
Okay.
That
All
was
right.
made
Then
by-
don't attack me on anything else other than what I said. Okay. What do you be doing? No. Come on. Give it a rest. Okay. Otherwise, I'm leaving now.
I'm not buying that argument.
What do you think about this?
Well, I think it's attacking the family and
Yeah.
traditions and values, and it shouldn't be allowed. It just is unnecessary.
That's right.
100% unnecessary.
I love what you said. It should not be. We're through with it. Let me just finish this. It should not be allowed. That's the thing. It shouldn't be allowed to be done to mothers, and it should not be allowed to be done to fathers. And so, what is wrong with America that we are allowing this to happen? Even the men who I guess they need money. But what type of mentality do they have that they would do these type of commercials, knowing the impact that it's having on the family and on men and on children and on the mothers? What's their mentality? I remember there was a woman who offered me money to be a part of what they were doing in her group, but the woman was so dishonest and evil. I just told her, no, I'm not taking your money. I'm not doing it for your money. We have to stay with truth. We have to do what's right. And these people are selling the truth down. They're selling the families down the drain for a dollar bill. And they're going to spend that money the next day, but the image will still be out there. it will still be there, and it will affect the family. Did you have something different to say?
I was just going to conclude with, we don't teach our kids ever to strike their parents. Even the Bible says if a
That's
child
true.
curse their mother and father,
Yeah, that's another.
let them be destroyed.
Yeah. No, he's not referring to you now.
I mean,
He's talking about
I'm
the
just
commercial.
saying that the premise of the whole commercial was completely off, but
Yeah.
I just, where a dad would go feed himself and almost like torture his kid, like, it's really good, Jesse. You know what I've got in here? I've got some cranberries too, and all the stuff that you like to put in there. But you can't have any, and of course you don't understand anything because, you're just a little kid. You want the ice cream.
Thank you so much for being with me. I am Jesse Lee Peterson. You can get involved in today's discussion right now by calling 1-800-411-2663, 800-411-BOND.